What's up, everybody? Ben Reza here for Odd Shopper, bringing you my favorite bet of the day, Friday, January 27th. In the sports world, we're going to look at the lines, scan the board, and put that bet on the card, my favorite one of the day. And that's what we do here at Odd Shopper. If you're just joining us for the first time, welcome aboard. All things betting, free content here. If you like what you see, subscribe, hit that like button, be part of this community. Yesterday, it was a back and forth day overall, but the video only has one pick, and it was the Rice Owls. They got up by 15 and they held on late, closer maybe than it needed to be, but you know what? It's all the same. We cashed the ticket. We moved to 2-1. Let's add one more, make it 3-1, hopefully, as we turn into the weekend. Now, got a lot to get to. I'm going to get to my play in a second. It is going to be from college basketball, but let's talk about a little extra money action here, courtesy of our friends at DraftKings. You see it on the screen. They still have their Bet 5 Win 200. If you're a new user, you go to the link below. You click it, you follow those instructions, you take your $5, you place it on any market. It's that simple. You're going to get $200 in bonus bets. Why not? Why not have a little extra money for the bankroll? You have to be 21 plus. Please play responsibly. If you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. Let's get into this play. The game is actually on the screen. It is St. Louis and Davidson. Competitive game, 144.5 point total. Going to the road team here in the Billikens. I like this squad. They honestly, to me, have been at times definitely disappointing this year. I thought they were going to be a serious player on the national stage. That really hasn't come to fruition, but maybe they're finding their form. They've won 5 straight, 2 on the road. Not the best competition in the A10, but St. Louis is really starting to peel off a string of victories. They're a very balanced team. They're an experienced team. 4 players in double figures, but nobody on this team averages more than 12 points per game. It's kind of a mix and match attack. 77 points per game, 34% from 3. They do even a better job inside the arc. They have a very good 2-point percentage, and they're just a potent offense. Part of it, they do a good job not turning the ball over. Inside the top 100 in turnovers per game, turnover percentage per play, things like that. So they get a good amount of shot attempts. You don't need to make a ton if you take a ton. And that's kind of their formula to success. They're facing a Davidson squad. A little tougher for me to break down. I'll be honest, they're 10-10, but they've played some pretty good competition over the years. So I don't think that's an overly bad indictment on them, but they're not playing good now. They've lost 4 of 5. 3 of those were on the road. But I look at their home splits this year. It's certainly not a place as an opponent you're too worried about going in. Davidson's 5-4 at home. Played some good teams, but still, that's not protecting the court. 70 points per game on the year, 31% from 3, outside the top 300. Real bad from outside the arc. And that's, obviously you got Steph Curry in the alumni, but still, Davidson always has good shooters. The offense has really changed this year. It's not as reliant on the 3, probably because they can't do it. They're just not a great 3-point shooting team. So I really look at this game. Both teams, no gimmicky, no crazy tempo. St. Louis, I'd say, is more offensively inclined. Davidson's a pretty purely balanced team. Nothing jumps off the page. What I really honed in on is this is a pretty obvious kind of arbitrary statement. St. Louis is better. I think they have the better talent. No doubt about it. They've shown flashes of being a real top-end team. Davidson has hung against, they played Purdue. They played some teams. But they also lost to Northeastern at home. And then to me, it's going back to the formula. When St. Louis takes care of the ball and they're super efficient and they outshoot you and they're getting a ton of attempts, it's really difficult to beat them. Davidson on the year is forcing around 12 turnovers a game. It's outside the top 200. And I just look at the way that they're constructed. I don't see a lot of ways that they really, really turn St. Louis over. They're not an aggressive defense. They're not a havoc defense or anything like that. I think if it becomes a back and forth game, and St. Louis doesn't force a lot of turnovers either. If it's played in the half court, if it's played possession by possession, attempt by attempt, give me the team with the better scores. Give me the team with the better shooters. Both of those would be St. Louis. It is a little trappy, -1.5 on the road, but deep, experienced team. They've played on the road many, many times this year. They've gone into buildings and won games. I will take St. Louis to go into Davidson and emerge with their 6th straight win. There you have it, friends. Again, Friday into a great weekend of college basketball. Last thing before I go, of course, if you want more plays, 2 ways to get them because some things are changing. But let's talk about insider access. Hop in the Discord. Again, you can try it out Go to that link. You just click it. You sign up. You're in 2 seconds. If you like it, stay. If you don't, no problem. I'm glad that you even just tried us out and got to see what's inside the ropes, hung out with us, sweated some games, hopefully had some fun. And then, of course, if you want to give me a follow on Twitter at JazzRazDFS, JazzRaz DFS. Simple enough. I'll be dropping some plays there as well, having some fun on this Friday. But I'm going to bounce on out of here again. Everyone, just want to say thanks. Good luck. Enjoy all the games, no matter what you're betting. Cash those tickets. But for me, St. Louis and OddsShopper, enjoy, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.